Bruce Rasmussen was born in 1954 to Irvin and Agnes Rasmussen of Council Bluffs. After graduating high school, Bruce attended Iowa State University. While at Iowa State, he was a 4-year letter winner in baseball and went from walk-on to a first-team All-Big 8 selection as a pitcher. He was also a member and president of the Kappa Sigma fraternity. Bruce graduated from Iowa State with a Bachelor of Science degree in engineering.
Well, my biggest influence had to be my dad. I always admired my dad, his ability to solve problems and to build relationships. And so, I always wanted to emulate that. And, getting out of school, I kind of wanted to go into business and do what he did, kind of. So that was a big influence on me.
Following college, he returned to Council Bluffs to join his father, Irvin, in the family commercial heating and air conditioning business, a business that started in the Rasmussen's basement on 6th Avenue.
Rasmussen Mechanical started by my dad in 1970, and he was working for a company called C.G. Johnson Boiler Company at that time. At age 55, he elected to go out on his own. Well, after he left this company, they thought it would be wise to go ahead and inform all their customers that my dad, Irvin, was no longer with the company. So they sent out a mass letter to all the customers saying that Irvin no longer worked for the company. And it was the best thing that ever happened because they immediately started calling my dad directly. And so, he had his customer base just all of a sudden show up, and it was a really good thing for him to get started. And instead of going to work behind a drafting table in an engineering house, I elected to put my work boots on and go out and drive a service truck, and just loved it. It was absolutely a great experience. And so now we try to get all of our young project managers and engineers to go out and get some real field experience so they learn to appreciate the problems that our technicians go through day in and day out.
Of course, you can't have a family business without family. Bruce and his wife Joni have been married for 42 years. They have 2 children, Brian and Beth. Bruce and Joni also have 6 grandchildren. Rasmussen Mechanical Services has grown to become a 200-plus member team with locations in Iowa, Nebraska, South Dakota, and Colorado.
Another one of his strengths, he's a risk taker. And when you work for yourself, you've got to be, make a decision, is this something I should try or not? And he's always been very good at trying things. And a lot of people don't have that fortitude to do the things that he's done. And that's what's made him successful.
Bruce believes in community. As a matter of fact, you probably have seen Rasmussen Mechanical's involvement in some very popular venues in Council Bluffs.
Well, we've been lucky enough to be part of the new YMCA, and we were also did some things for the new Gail Wickersham Athletic Complex. Both just great things happening for Council Bluffs. And there's a lot of other great things happening in Council Bluffs. And I think a lot of it is just pent-up energy that has been kind of somewhat delayed because of economic conditions. And now that the economy's doing well and people have confidence in the community, I think all this stuff is happening now and people have the energy to make it happen.
Bruce made many lifelong community contributions to Council Bluffs.
My involvement in Council Bluffs probably started with the Chamber. I was on the CB Ambassadors for some time and absolutely enjoyed that. What a great, fun thing that is to go and welcome new businesses into the community. They're very active in coaching. I coached youth baseball and softball for over 18 years. And I've actually been on the Charitable Council for Legion Mercy, and also now currently in part of the Potawatomi County Foundation Investment Committee.
Bruce was named the 2006 Daily Nonpareil Person of the Year. And in 2016, Council Bluffs Schools named the new baseball field at the Council Athletic Complex Bruce Rasmussen Field.
Council Bluffs is not only just my home, but the people of Council Bluffs get it. I mean, we've got leaders and chamber people that absolutely understand how to deal with small business. And it's large enough to have opportunities and yet small enough to really care. And quite honestly, I think one of my favorite sayings is that customer service is a attitude and not a department. And I think Council Bluffs exemplifies that.
Please join us in congratulating Bruce Rasmussen, 2018 Heritage Award recipient for business.